Hey guys, it's me Harry and I'm back again from London! Woo! So basically this video is just going to be a nice little haul video of all the stuff I bought down there, from MCM Comic Con to Forbidden Planet to Waterstones. Basically I just went around and I picked up a bunch of cheap manga and Blu-rays. So this is going to be a quite large manga haul with a couple of anime DVDs, so if you're into that thing, keep watching. As you can see behind me, that's the stuff there that I bought. I've also got one or two graphic novels and comic books, so let's jump straight into this. I shall show you the Blu-ray DVDs first. And what I decided to do was I decided to pick up the complete collection of Black Lagoon, that is season 1 and season 2. So it's highly recommended to me by a friend, so I can't wait to actually watch that. God knows when I'm actually going to find the time to watch it, but I can't wait to get through them. The next and last Blu-ray I picked up was Dead Man Wonderland, which is also another series that I've heard is very, very good. Looking at the art style of the stills in that, it does look like something that I'm going to be interested in, so I can't wait to watch that. If you've watched either of those series, please let me know and tell me what you thought. Next, we picked up something that I wanted very much. I can't wait to actually collect all of them. I'm gonna have to pick up the classics because I decided to pick up straight away was Deadpool Volume 1. This is the complete collection of Volume 1, so it's more of the more modern stuff from the Deadpool series. So I do need to pick up the classics and get through the classics, but so far I've read through the first Wolverine arc in this, and it's very interesting. I cannot wait to read more because Deadpool's just bloody hilarious. Now the next two things I picked up was Saga, which is basically the first 2 volumes that are out, which is 1 and 2. Once again, this was highly recommended to me by the guy who was selling them, so obviously he's gonna give them a good review, but he said they were like, the story is very, very amazing. So I picked it up. I read them while they were down there, and I was not disappointed. Highly recommend these. If you want a graphic novel to get into and is ongoing at the moment, I definitely recommend these. These are the first 2 and only volumes out at the moment. I think the third one comes out, I'm gonna say next month, but I need to double check on that. Yeah, I don't have that open. So I'd highly recommend this. It's a very hi-fi science fiction sort of story. It's got a lot of space travel and a lot of political war and stuff like that. And it's got mature themes, I'd say. But if you want a graphic novel to read right now, I'd highly pick up these 2 because they're absolutely amazing. I think they're pretty cheap on Amazon and Book Depository as well, so if you want to go check them out there. Now, onto the manga. As you know, I absolutely loved Bakuman, but I've been slacking a little bit on picking up the final volume that I needed, so of course I decided to pick up that when I was down there. I got it for quite cheap. I think it cost me about a $5, so I read through that while I was down there, and I absolutely loved that because that series is amazing. Bakuman is just, oh, it's just amazing. If you want a nice, light-hearted manga to read, I definitely recommend this series because it's based around the manga, how manga is created in Japan, and it goes around the Shonen Jump, which is one of the main weekly magazines that comes out, which is basically they serialize the manga stories and then the chapters get put together and then they sell in volumes like this. But I'd highly recommend this series if you want just a light-hearted manga to get into, especially the art style and the actual story. It's just appealing to absolutely everyone, so I'd highly recommend this. But just look at the art, look at it, it's absolutely gorgeous. This was something I picked up on a whim, which I believe is only these 4 volumes as well, and they only had these 4 at the store, so I'm going to assume I was very lucky at getting these, and that's Raul Grand, I think it is, Raul Grand, something like that. But I believe that is only these 4 volumes, so I definitely got lucky. And once again, when I was there, I was just casually looking through all the stores. This is at MCM Comic Con when I was there at the weekend, so I picked these up there. And I was just looking through because they had some really cheap stuff there, so I was like, right, I may as well have a look. I may as well see if there's anything I want there. And these were just stood there, and then I was just looking at them, and I read the back of the first one, and it's from the same artist as Death Note, so I was like, screw it, may as well buy it. If the story's not that good, at least I know the art's gonna be good. So that was the main purpose behind buying these. I've only read the first chapter in it, but I cannot wait to get through them. Now, the next thing I picked up was also on a whim. I've heard a couple of good things about it, and I believe the anime is getting started soon, or it's restarting again soon, and I think they've just hit 200 chapters, so it's pretty much a short series to get into, and that is Magi, or Magi, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And this is basically, it's sort of a different retelling of Aladdin. The main character is called Aladdin, and he does have a genie inside his little flute. So if you're into that sort of thing, I'd highly recommend this. I have read this first volume, and just the way the story is progressing, it seems very interesting. To give a quick rundown, the main character is Aladdin. He has a magical flute that contains a genie, but the genie can't get his full body out. I believe he can get it all out bar his head. So basically Aladdin is searching the world for, I think it's more magical items that could contain the rest of the genie. So they're traveling around the world, going into dungeons, which are these mystical places that people have entered but never have come back out. So obviously there's going to be a lot of mystery and a lot of build up to what happens, especially with the action scenes in this. But this is a very interesting story. I liked it so far, and I cannot wait to read more of it. God, I'm proper stuttering today, aren't I? The last thing I picked up was another series that I want to pick up on Blu-ray, but the entire thing isn't out yet. So I was like, my friend bought a couple, so I was like, screw it, I may as well buy a couple. And that is Blue Exorcist. I picked up the first 6 volumes of that, and if I'm honest, I don't have a clue what this is about. I know a lot of people like this series, and I'm not sure if it's ongoing. It might still be ongoing. But when I was down at MCM, there was a lot of people cosplaying people from Blue Exorcist, so it's clearly still about. People still like it, and I cannot wait. May as well show you all the volumes that I picked up. It was just the first 6, so I cannot wait to get through this. It looks really interesting, lighthearted, maybe not so lighthearted, but very action-based, I'd say. So, boom, all the stuff. So that's basically everything I picked up when I was down in London this last week, all from MCM Comic Con to all the little stores and that I visited. So, if you've read any series, like any of these series, please let me know in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that glorious stuff, and stay tuned for more London videos coming up in the next few weeks. I think I'm going to have one, they're basically just going to be sort of like montage videos, I think. So one's just going to be showcasing London, and then the other's going to be clips from MCM Comic Con. If you're into that sort of thing, so there'll be lots of cosplay and lots of pictures of little cute plushies and stuff like that. So anyway guys, I've been Harry. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you like this manga/anime haul, and I shall see you guys very soon. Goodbye. Also one note, you may notice my room's a little bit different. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll notice that I've redone all my bookcases and that today, because when I was away down in London, my mum and that was like decorating, so my room's completely different. I need to buy a bunch of frames so I can put posters and all that lot up there. I'm probably going to wall mount this TV behind here, so you're not going to see that. But anyway guys, quick little update, quick little haul for you, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye. Yeah.